Talk today is about faith, and faith is the foundation of all creation. Next slide. Peter. Peter represents faith. And of course we know, as we saw earlier, the color blue. Blue is a healing source. Peter's name was Simon Peter. Simon metaphysically means receptive. Simon was receptive to Jesus' call. And then, of course, Jesus changed it to Peter, which means the rock. And Peter was the first disciple called forward, which means that faith is the rock of our existence. To change anything in our lives, we need faith. Then we can add love and images, imagination. Can't imagine faith without imagination. For if we want something changed in our life or something new, we envision it first. And then that vision or idea is attached to substance, universal substance, never-ending substance that moves that idea, that want, that need in your life forward into manifestation out here. Now, Peter had an experience with Jesus on faith, being faith. When they were in the boat and the winds were moving and they saw Jesus coming forward, they were fearful. And then they realized it was Jesus. Well, Peter asked, Jesus, can I come forth to you? And Jesus said, come. And he stepped out of the boat and was walking on the water just like Jesus. And all of a sudden, he fell in. He heard the wind. Jesus grabs his hand and says, ye of little faith, what have you done? You've gone away, and now you're back. And isn't that in our own lifetime? We have the faith and the belief that something is going to happen, then all of a sudden we look on the external and we hear the thoughts of it can't happen, you can't do it, and we sink. This is a message that Peter had for us. For when Jesus touched him again, he walked on the water. So if you're ever moving forward to something that you wish to have, keep the faith. And don't let anything out here or anyone whisper in your ear that it can't be done. You're working with a law that has to work with you. You are part of that law, not part. You are that law. There's no separation. If you say part, it's a separation. If you say connect, that means there's a disconnect, and there is not. You are that law, and that law works within you. It is here to work with you in your desires. Genesis. God created the life, which means that the light is within us. It ignited that beautiful light within us. And then God created the firmament. And in like unto faith, firmament separated water from water. So we had a firmament of support, which is faith, which is understanding and love. Faith supports everything we have, everything we want. So start there first. And then, of course, we know later on with good old Noah, God opened up that firmament and the water came through. Now, I wasn't there, but if you ask Paul Nicola, he was there. He'll tell you all about it. So it's this support of faith that is within us for all that we want and need. And have patience. When you ask for something and claim it in your lives, have patience. Because this environment is hard. The fourth dimension is not. There is no form in there. It's all mind. So when you ask it, it's there. But here, through our experiences, through our human body, it may take a little bit. Now, although I think all of us have had experiences where it has happened momentarily. Something that you wanted or desired or needed to call someone, that intuitiveness came alive. Listen to that intuitiveness. It's talking to you, and it's right. We've all had those. I bet if we took the mic, we've all had that intuitive experience that said, go over here, call someone. Go apply over there. Or go to that function. I know you don't want to go, but go. We have that intuitiveness and that push to go. Right? Okay. And let's move to the story of the woman who touched the garment of Jesus. And he said, who has touched my garment? As she reached out to touch it, she was reaching in with her faith because she knew she could be healed. And she just had to connect that inner light of Christ with faith to be healed. And again, the Bible being a story of us, we also do that. How many times have we sat and said, help me. I need help right now at this moment, and I don't know where to go. Go within and touch the garment. It's there waiting, ever waiting, never leaving, always there. Get your help. It'll tell you what to do. It'll lead you to where you want to go. Listen. You're looking for a new job. Listen, you've asked for it. And so this law of mind action must respond. The law of gravity, again, you throw a ball up, it has to come down. 3 = 6, it always will be 6. I want a spiritual growth, it's on its way, present, here, right now. It is just me becoming aware in consciousness that this thing is mine, within, present, at the point of my existence. At the point of your existence. And as we sit here in human form and, we listen to the outside world and we pay our bills, which we should. Give Caesar's what is Caesar's, pay your bills, do the things you need to do in form in this life. But take time also to be still and know that you're covering something glorious, something powerful, something at hand, at just an ask. Belief and faith do differ a little bit because belief is kind of a prelude to faith. Belief is more of on the intelligent level, in the intelligence, where faith is the I know that I know that I know. And again, all of us have had that experience where we say, I know I'm going to get that. I know that companion is coming into my life. I have asked for it. I may have to change a few things that I need to change before I come across this individual. and it'll make it better. I want that new job. I know I'm going to get it. I've taken the classes. I've done my work. I've applied for it. And if perhaps we got another job that we weren't looking at, it's because we were ready for that position at that spot in that moment. Here, this will get you from here to here. Go ahead and take this job. And again, I think we've all experienced that in life. And we do it. Thank heavens. Affirmations. Affirmations are definitely needed in our lives. And what does affirmations do? They get it in motion to get the mind prepared for that inner link. They don't change things, but they change your consciousness to move into that imagination, that will, faith, power, life, all of that. So we need affirmations. And when Jan, Trish, and I do affirmative prayer, our reason is to connect ourselves and you to that pureness of our inner self, where things happen, where things heal, where things grow. And it's like a tree that puts out its roots, reaching for what it needs to grow tall and straight and give us our shade and the smell of green, whatever it is. It's all beauty in nature. So affirmations are needed. They get us to a point where we know that we know. And this is our road to change, or what's next. You know, perhaps you have gone through something and you can say, I say it all the time, okay, what's next? And I listen. And something happens. I know it will happen. A book lands in my lap. I hear a webinar. I meet somebody that I hear something from them. It has to come. And you are the light that makes it move. You are the light that shines in the world. And with your loving consciousness, we can change the world. Grow within yourself. Use your faith for that reason. Faith and love are usually always hand in hand. I know that I want this. I have this feeling inside, a love feeling. And think about that next time you have this faith moving within you, because you have put it into motion. And of course, imagination is used with faith, like I mentioned earlier. You get a picture of, I want a Caribbean vacation, and you picture it. And know and trust at that moment that you have asked that the wheels are moving. You have called into the essence of your being for something to happen. And you will have it. Keep your thoughts good. Don't fall underwater. Don't listen to that outside. Keep it steady. Believe in it. I want a new house. I know what kind of house I want. Don't let that thought or idea go, and pray about it, meditate about it, but don't give it up. And again, have patience, because it may take a little bit. Don't give up, because if you've asked for it, it's yours. So let's move into meditation and get into our faith power. And let's just relax our bodies our minds, and as Eckhart Tolle states, we think too much. It's too busy in there. So let's go under the thinking. Let's go to that space where it's clear and it's open for us. And we feel that space. We feel the refreshment and zeal of that space that is ours. And now let's move the color blue around us, throughout this room. Cover it with healing blue. Agree to it. Today I heal. Today I change my thoughts for my benefit, for the benefit of the world. I am in charge of my path. This is my blessed path. And I am so grateful for this body to move into action and work out what I want. So feel this blue within you and feel the light of faith. Here I am. Been here all along. Will always be with you because I love you. You are love, you are faith. You have all that the universe holds, and it is yours. I feel this light within me, born in Genesis. I feel that light of love, joy, harmony, peace in my life. My life is peaceful. My life is what I make it. And I claim that happiness. I claim it now. Right now. Right where you stand. Healing blue. Healing love. Surrounds me. Enfolds me. Protects me. Cherishes me. And as we leave this short meditation, let's bring it to the surface. Let's agree to say, okay, I feel it. It's mine. I have it. All along. I give it birth. I reconnect. I make it move. Back to the room, happy, refreshed, filled with love and light to give to others as you receive it right back. We know that one. In this last slide, I'm going to ask Christina to read it. It's from an author of Unity, Winifred Hausman, and she's written a few things, I think back in the 50s or 60s, I believe. But I pulled this out of her material, and I'm going to have Christina read it.
Faith is that quality in us that moves us to move past appearances of lack, limitation, or difficulty, to take hold of the divine idea and believe it even though we do not see any evidence of it except in our mind. Winifred Wilkinson Busman.
We believe in something that we can't see because it has not yet formed. We are blessed with this information, and I bless you all as you move today in your life. I'm so grateful to be with you as you shine light on me and I on you. And I bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dara. Thank you.